Hey everyone, Dane here from the StarCraft 2 Garden site, bringing you a quick video on the Starport structure for the Terrans in StarCraft 2. So it would be this structure right here, and yes, as you can see off the bat, it allows you to construct, or rather to produce, the Viking or the medevac. So the Viking is used against other aircraft, has a pretty long range. It can also transform into a ground unit and be used against other ground units. Medevac is used for transporting stuff and for healing biological units such as your infantry. And of course, yeah, you can also build on the two add-ons, the reactor and the tech lab. So keep in mind, the Starport requires the factory to be constructed before it can be made itself, and the Starport enables the construction of the fusion core. So yeah, it's basically one thing that players would normally do when going for a quick Starport is that they'll start building the an add-on, or they'll start constructing an add-on on their factory while constructing the Starport at the same time, and then yeah, when both are finished, then yeah, you just swap the Starport and the factory over by yeah, lifting them off, and yeah, landing them right next to wherever the add-on happens to be. So that can be pretty useful when going for things like quick banshees and such. So yes, once you get attached to Tech Lab, yeah, you get access to the Raven, which is a spellcaster that can detect units, and the Banshee, which is an anti-ground aircraft, and yeah, you also get access to the battle cruiser once you get the fusion core and the Tech Lab attached to the Starport itself to be able to produce it. So yes, the Starport can be used for rushes such as Banshee rushes and such. If you're going to do that, then normally you might want to hide it somewhere so the opponent doesn't suspect it, so it's not always necessary, as they might be suspecting such a rush anyway, depending on the map and such. So there you go. And yeah, the Starport itself, when it's producing a unit, as you can see, it animates a bit as well, so if your opponent happens to be observing it, then yeah, they can tell if something's being produced. Thankfully, unlike the Stargate for the Protoss, it won't actually show what's being produced. So for all the opponents knows, it could be a medevac, or it could be a battle cruiser, or it could be any other air unit, of course. So that's well, one good thing about it, at least I suppose. So yes, once you get the reactor, the reactor there, then yeah, you can pump out two Vikings or two medevacs at the same time. Can be pretty useful, especially when you're playing against Terrans, as air superiority is pretty important, and yeah, of course, you need Vikings to establish that air superiority. So there you have it. Check out the StarCraft 2 Garden site for more information about the Terrans, and until next time, this has been Dame to the Vid, signing off.